Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making chicken and waffles. The first step, since we're going to be using boneless chicken strips, we're going to go ahead and make a brine. You're going to need 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of water, and 1 cup of salt. Next, I'm going to add 1/2 of a small onion, sliced. And a bunch of cilantro. Give it a good mix. And let this marinate in the refrigerator for at least 2 to 4 hours, or overnight is best. You guys can definitely use bone-in chicken wings or drumsticks. So off camera, all I did was add flour, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, vanilla, your choice of milk. You can use buttermilk. Today I'm using oat milk. And I have 3 eggs. I went ahead and separated them. So here's the whites and here's the yolks. You're gonna go ahead and use your hand mixer, or you can use a whisk or a fork and beat them until they're nice and fluffy. I will be listing all of the exact measurements down below in the description box for the waffle mix. I'm gonna add in the 3 yolks. Whisking your egg whites like me, it is going to take up to 6 to 7 minutes. So this is after a few minutes, so we're not quite there yet, but almost. So all right, so after a few minutes of whisking, this is what you're left with. So you're going to go ahead and add it to your batter. Be gentle when you add it to your batter, and then instead of whisking it, just fold in your egg whites. What your batter should look like. I went ahead and made my waffle mix ahead of time, so I'm gonna place some foil on it and refrigerate it until we're ready to start making our chicken and waffles. I went ahead and got my flour and spices ready. So all I have is 2.5 cups of flour, and in here I have garlic salt, paprika, cayenne, onion and garlic powder, and a little bit of seasoned salt. With clean hands, I'm just gonna go ahead and get that all mixed together. I went ahead and already drained out all of the liquid from our chicken strips. I just have a pan here, and I have a tray right on top of it so it can take out any of that excess flour. So you're gonna get your chicken strip, place it in your flour mixture, and then place it onto your tray. Continue the process until all of your chicken is fully coated in the flour mixture. All right, so once you got them coated once, we're gonna go ahead and go in and coat it again for a second time. In the meantime, you can go ahead and turn on your stove to a medium heat. Add a little flour to your oil, and once it starts to sizzle up, you know that it's ready. We're gonna go ahead and add in our chicken strips. Okay, so in the meantime, while your chicken is cooking, you're gonna go ahead and turn on your waffle maker. I put mine all the way to the max. I got my waffle batter out, and on the same tray that I was using to lay the chicken on, I went ahead and I washed it. Or you can also use like a cooking spray. And what I like to do is be careful because it's really hot. I just like to flip it on the other side and let it go for another like 2 minutes. Okay, so it's giving me that green light that it's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and take my waffle off and just place it on the tray. So it still has a little bit of that butter from last time. So I'm just gonna add in 4 scoops. The chicken strips are almost ready, so make sure you're going in and you're turning them occasionally. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to make a really simple sauce. You just need 2 ingredients, so you're gonna go ahead and add some syrup, and I eyeball this, and some sriracha. And just stir it up. Make sure it's nicely mixed. So with clean hands, you're gonna taste it and just make sure it's up to your preference. So I'm gonna add a little bit more syrup. And that's perfect. So that's okay, so I just took out my chicken and I lined it with some paper towels. It's nice and crispy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start making my plate. I have some waffles, and I'm just gonna put the chicken strips right on the side. And you can sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar. And then add some of your sauce.